Good afternoon, good morning, or good night, YouTube, the world. Thank you for tuning into my channel. And once again, thank you for subscribing to my channel. This is another video for the series of videos I'm doing that I'm basically going to be addressing questions. These are not actually watch, show and tells, or cologne, smell and tells. These are just going to be, like I said, addressing questions that a lot of people ask me. I get about 50,000 views per week right now on my videos. And so that's a lot of people sending me messages and commenting. Sometimes they're just saying, hey, great videos. Other times they're asking specific questions. How do I size a watch? What battery goes in this watch? Just trying to get answers, because a lot of times I hear from people that the Invicta, service center or the warranty center is a little bit busy. So if I can help in any way, I'm more than happy to. Again, I'm not an expert here, but I'm just going to be just having fun with this. Eventually do some live podcasts maybe, or some live casts. Maybe addressing questions as they come live. We'll see. And just having a lot of fun with it. So today we're going to be addressing a question that gets brought up to me several different times. Not tons of times, but it's about the Invicta Sunday Run. And if any of you are unfamiliar with what Invicta Sunday Run is, it's basically a website that is called Invicta Sunday Run. But what it is supposedly they're supposed to give one watch, one model, and you're allowed to buy it within 24 hours, get some kind of rock bottom deal. Now, I've been to the website, and you have to sign up and log in, and I didn't actually sign up or log in. I just don't really see the point in doing so. I've checked it several different times, but I've never really been able to really see anything really worth my time. I think, personally, it's just kind of hype. I think it's more like a Black Friday. You can get some good deals. You can save a little bit of money on Black Friday, but like with those doorbusters and stuff like that. But I just don't think that you're going to get an amazing, like, rock bottom deal with the Invicta Sunday Run. If any of you have an experience using the Invicta Sunday Run, by all means, tell me I'm wrong. But my experience is I just had better luck just being a smart shopper and getting these things on eBay from reputable sellers where, I don't know. That's just been my experience. I've never used Invicta Sunday Run. I just never have seen any really good deals. I just feel like it's just kind of hype to maybe move models that they're overstocked on. I don't think you're going to get a really great rock bottom deal, and I really don't think it's worth kind of waiting for to pull the trigger in 24 hours. I don't know. If you've got a great deal on something, let me know, and I'll tell you what, if you got a Venom or whatnot, I'll tell you what I got it for. One thing with Invicta watches, the price really fluctuates. They have this fake price tag on it with this MSRP. Like my Sub Aqua Noma 5 was $5 grand MSRP. Nobody in their right mind would pay $5 grand. If you did pay $5 grand for that, I'm really, really sorry, but it's not worth $5 grand. But it's just kind of like an inflated MSRP. So, they could have that little tag on there. And if you're at the mall shopping somewhere or on vacation or who knows where, and you bump into a store, and people are compulsive. So a lot of times people don't want to shop. They're at a store, they bump into, just like back in the day when there was no internet. You'd go to the mall. You'd be window shopping. Maybe you were looking for a watch. Maybe you weren't. You'd see something there, and all of a sudden you'd see, I don't know, a new shirt or watch that you didn't think you were going to find, or something that you weren't specifically looking for, and you buy it. Well, the MSRP is kind of the same thing. You get in there, you're like, oh, $5,000. And they put on there that they're having a sale on it, or that this watch is MSRP $5,000, but we're selling to you for $1,000, which doesn't really mean it's a good deal or not. You just have to really do your homework and be informed, and that's what makes a smart shopper. Just like when you go buy a car, you don't go onto a lot, look at the MSRP sticker price with a double sticker, and then the salesman comes up and tells you, oh, well, today we're having $1,000 off. No, that's not. That may seem like a good deal, but that doesn't mean it is. When you're buying a car, you got to look at the invoice price of that car, and you got to look at how much you're willing to pay over invoice. That's how I've always bought cars. My rule of thumb for that, I know it's about cars, but 5% over dealer invoice is what I pay. And you have to be a smart shopper, and you hunt around, you shop until you find the best deal from the place that's going to provide you with, I guess, the most pleasant experience, okay? And so that's how I do it. That's how I recommend doing it, and I do that through eBay. And I just like the way I can search for things on eBay. I like the way that eBay has that's for the buyer. Their return policy is great. They really force sellers to abide by these rules, and I think it's a great place to buy Invicta watches. I haven't had really any issues other than, well, you can check out my other videos and see a couple of the issues I've had, which had nothing to do with eBay. So that's my 2 cents on the Invicta Sunday Run. I do believe it's just kind of hype. I believe it is something that Invicta puts out, but I'm just not really sure who actually is responsible for the Sunday Run. If it is Invicta or if it is like another store. I'm not really sure. I haven't really dug into who actually owns the website. You can go to whois.net, and a lot of times you can find that if they don't have a private registered domain. But it's not really worth my time to go ahead and do that. Unless, of course, my subscribers would like more information, I'll go ahead and do some digging if I can. But that's my 2 cents on the Invicta Sunday run. I think you'll find that you'll find much better deals from reputable sellers, of course. Not to say that they're not, or that website is not, but I think you can just go to PHATKATWatch.com that I always plug in every video that I make. That's my website where I've compiled the breakdown of all these watches that I own and some that I'm looking to get, and I'm going to keep building up that site until I get every Invicta model I possibly can on there. But it's a great site, and all those listings are live eBay listings, so go there, click the links, make the purchase, help support the channel, and enjoy that watch on your wrist. I don't worry about the, like I said, Black Friday, same thing. We're into, we just had Black Friday. You look at the doorbusters around, you could find like, I saw TVs maybe like $40 off from what you normally would get it for, just at a good deal. So do I want to go and deal with the craziness to save $40 on when I'm already spending like $600 on a TV? Not really. It's not really worth my time. I'd rather have a good experience. And I just kind of feel like the Invicta Sunday run is kind of more of a hype to kind of get you hyped to make the purchase. Not saying you'll get a bad deal, but I mean, you're kind of subject to them presenting you with a watch, or maybe waiting for them to present you with a watch every Sunday that you might like. So, I mean, why not just get what you like now? So that's my 2 cents on Invicta Sunday run. I hope that was helpful. If you have any more questions or comments, go ahead and send me a message or go ahead and drop a comment. I will take them one by one and try to answer them the best I can. Keep coming back for more and more videos. I know I've been saying it every video. I've been doing the cologne reviews. I have a lot more. I got my list here. These are my comparison videos. I got like 8 pages of side-by-side comparisons. You can see there's not many highlights on there. So I'm basically doing side-by-side comparisons of every watch that I got my hands on and showing you what they look like side-by-side on the wrist. So I'm sorry I haven't done more of those, but they will be coming. I'm just limited on time. So keep checking back, keep subscribing to the channel, check out PHATKATWatches.com, and as always, have a great day, folks.